They don't talk about it openly. It doesn't make headlines like missiles or fighter jets. But when enemy forces encounter this rifle in real combat, fear spreads instantly. Compact, brutal, and designed for modern kill zones, Israel's secret Tavor 7 isn't just a rifle. It's a battlefield message. Today, we reveal why this bullpup weapon terrifies enemies before the first shot is fired. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Imagine walking into a narrow urban street, concrete walls closing in, corners everywhere, danger hiding just meters away. Suddenly, a rifle appears, short, powerful, controlled, and devastating. This is the moment many enemy fighters describe when facing Israel's Tavor 7. Unlike traditional rifles, the Tavor 7 looks compact, almost deceptive. But what it delivers is raw battlefield dominance. Developed for modern warfare, this bullpup rifle fires a full power 7. 6,251 mm NATO round from a platform shorter than most assault rifles. That combination alone changes the psychology of combat. Enemies expecting standard rifles suddenly face armor, penetrating fire with extreme accuracy in confined spaces. The shock isn't just physical, it's mental. Reports from conflict zones reveal that once the Tavor 7 is identified, enemy movement slows, communication breaks down, and positions are abandoned. This rifle isn't about volume of fire. It's about control, precision, and overwhelming presence. Israel didn't design the Tavor 7 to look intimidating. It was designed to end fights quickly, and that is exactly why it has become one of the most feared infantry weapons in modern warfare. The Tavor 7 was born from battlefield necessity, not theory. Israeli forces operate in some of the most complex combat environments on Earth. Dense cities, underground networks, and unpredictable engagements. Traditional long rifles became a liability. Israel weapon industries responded with a bullpup design that keeps the action and magazine behind the trigger. This allows a shorter overall length without sacrificing barrel performance. But the real breakthrough was chambering it in 7.62 NATO. Most bullpup rifles use intermediate calibers. Israel went further. The Tavor 7 delivers stopping power capable of defeating cover, light armor, and barricades common in urban combat. Soldiers gain maneuverability without losing lethality. The balance is intentional, heavy enough to absorb recoil, compact enough to clear rooms efficiently. Every design choice reflects combat experience. Ambidextrous controls allow instant adaptation. Modular rails support optics used in day and night operations. The rifle becomes an extension of the soldier, not a burden. This is not a ceremonial weapon. It is a working tool shaped by decades of conflict. When enemies encounter the Tavor 7, they aren't facing innovation for innovation's sake. They're facing a weapon refined by survival. What truly separates the Tavor 7 from other rifles is how it performs under pressure. In close quarters combat, reaction time matters more than fire rate. The bullpup layout places weight closer to the body, allowing faster target transitions and better control in confined spaces. This matters when clearing rooms or moving through narrow alleys. The rifle's gas-operated system is tuned for reliability, even in dust, filled or debris, heavy environments. This reliability builds confidence, and confidence wins battles. Enemy forces often rely on volume of fire to overwhelm opponents. The Tavor 7 counters this with accuracy and penetration. One well-placed shot can neutralize threats behind cover. That changes enemy tactics instantly. Instead of advancing, they hesitate. Instead of holding positions, they withdraw. Psychological dominance becomes just as powerful as physical firepower. Military analysts note that weapons shaping enemy behavior are force multipliers. The Tavor 7 does exactly that. It forces adversaries to rethink engagement distances, cover usage, and movement patterns. On the modern battlefield, that disruption can decide entire operations. Urban warfare is where the Tavor 7 truly shines. Cities compress combat into tight, unpredictable encounters. Long rifles snag on doorways. Short carbines lack penetration. The Tavor 7 sits perfectly between these extremes. Its barrel length allows effective engagement at medium ranges, while its compact frame dominates indoors. This dual capability is rare. Israeli units often operate in layered environments: streets, stairwells, rooftops. The Tavor 7 adapts instantly. Optics allow rapid target acquisition. The rifle's recoil impulse remains manageable, even with powerful ammunition. That means faster follow-up shots and sustained accuracy. Enemies accustomed to lighter calibers suddenly find their cover unreliable. Walls, vehicles, and barricades no longer guarantee safety. This changes how urban fights unfold. Instead of prolonged firefights, engagements become decisive. That efficiency reduces friendly casualties and shortens operations. From a strategic standpoint, the Tavor 7 supports Israel's doctrine of speed, precision, and dominance. It's not designed for spectacle. It's designed to end threats quickly and decisively. Beyond physical performance, the Tavor 7 represents a shift in infantry philosophy. Many armies focus on lightweight rifles and suppressive fire. Israel emphasizes controlled lethality. Each soldier becomes a precision asset rather than part of a firing line. The Tavor 7 reinforces this mindset. Training focuses on marksmanship, situational awareness, and decisive engagement. When enemies face such forces, the disparity becomes clear. It's not just the rifle, it's how it's used. Intelligence reports suggest that once enemy units identify Israeli troops armed with Tavor rifles, they avoid direct confrontation. Fear spreads faster than bullets. That psychological edge is invaluable. In asymmetric warfare, perception often matters as much as firepower. The Tavor 7 projects inevitability. It signals that engagement will be brief and unfavorable for the opponent. This reputation didn't come from marketing. It came from repeated battlefield encounters where outcomes were clear and decisive. International interest in the Tavor 7 continues to grow. Militaries facing urban threats and hybrid warfare study its design closely. However, few fully understand the ecosystem behind it. The rifle works because it integrates with Israel's broader battlefield network: intelligence, surveillance, and command systems. Soldiers know where threats are before contact. The Tavor 7 then executes that knowledge efficiently. This synergy magnifies its impact. Simply copying the rifle without the doctrine won't replicate results. That's why Israel's infantry remains uniquely effective. The Tavor 7 is a symbol of that integration. It is a physical expression of modern warfare principles: information dominance combined with decisive force. Enemies facing it are often already at a disadvantage before the first shot. Compared to traditional battle rifles, the Tavor 7 reduces fatigue while maintaining lethality. Its weight distribution minimizes strain during long operations. Soldiers can stay alert longer, react faster, and make better decisions. In prolonged conflicts, these advantages accumulate. Small design details, charging handle placement, magazine release positioning, matter under stress. Israeli engineers prioritized real combat feedback. This iterative approach explains why the rifle feels purpose, built rather than experimental. When reliability becomes predictable, confidence grows. Confidence, in turn, drives aggression and control on the battlefield. Enemy forces sense this immediately. They aren't just facing a weapon, they're facing a mindset that expects victory. Critics often question the recoil of a 7.62 Bullpup. In practice, the Tavor 7 manages it effectively. The rifle's mass and gas systems smooth the firing cycle. Trained operators maintain accuracy even during rapid engagements. This dispels myths and reinforces trust in the platform. Trust is crucial. Soldiers who trust their weapon focus on tactics instead of mechanics. That mental freedom translates into battlefield dominance. The Tavor 7 enables that state. It doesn't demand constant adjustment. It performs consistently. That consistency becomes terrifying for opponents who rely on chaos and unpredictability. The fear surrounding the Tavor 7 isn't accidental. It is earned. Every confirmed engagement adds to its reputation. In modern conflicts, stories spread quickly. Enemy fighters talk. videos circulate. The image of a compact rifle delivering overwhelming power becomes symbolic. Symbols shape morale. When morale breaks, battles end before they begin. Israel understands this deeply. The Tavor 7 is not just a tool, it's psychological warfare embodied in steel and polymer. It reinforces the idea that resistance is costly and survival uncertain. The Tavor 7 represents the evolution of infantry combat. Compact yet powerful, precise yet intimidating, it reflects Israel's approach to modern warfare. This rifle doesn't seek attention, but it commands respect. Enemies fear it not because of rumors, but because of results. As warfare continues to move into cities and complex environments, weapons like the Tavor 7 will define outcomes. Understanding it means understanding the future of ground combat, and that future favors those who combine intelligence, precision, and decisive force. If you found this deep military analysis valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Warvex Intelligence, and turn on notifications. Share this with anyone interested in modern warfare, defense technology, and real battlefield insights.